Hey there, it's Angela Hockman, your host of In the Kitchen on STL TV, where we give you a glimpse of St. Louis's always impressive food scene. Now today, we are going to kick up your nacho experience. We brought on the team from Loaded Elevated Nachos, the owner, Brad, and the general manager, Sean. Hello, gentlemen.
Hey, how's it going?
Great, great. It's hard to focus on doing anything but looking at all this delicious food. Oh my gosh, what are we gonna make today?
Well, we're gonna make two of kind of our house specialties, kind of what we're known for. We're gonna go a little sweet, a little savory. So the first one we're gonna kick off with is one of our, dessert nachos. And not a lot of times you think, dessert as a handheld nacho form, but we've done it and we're gonna do it kind of toasted s'more style.
Genius, absolutely genius. Is this a dish that you guys made up, or were you inspired by something or someone?
This was actually one of the desserts on our original menu. We I think Loaded as a concept, we tried to take the familiar but do it in an unfamiliar format. So everyone's had s'mores before, but probably not had S'more Nachos. So that was part of the inspiration, and it was part of our original menu. It's been popular, so it's never left.
Amazing. When did Loaded open?
We opened in 2021, right after the pandemic.
Okay.
Or kind of in the middle of it, honestly.
Early on, but people were needing to get out of the house and get some good, unique food. And I think you guys are nailing it. So let's talk a bit about just the concept of Loaded Nachos. Do you love nachos so much? You're like, we just need a restaurant for it. Or you just think it'd be something fun and different?
I mean, we felt there was an opportunity. There's obviously a million restaurants out there, and we wanted to kind of create something that had its own niche and have its own opportunity. And like I previously said, it's like we want to do dishes and cuisines that are all familiar, but doing them in an unfamiliar kind of fun handheld format.
Absolutely.
Which is the nacho, and everyone loves nachos, but we try to make them a little more unexpected than people might think.
I believe it. How have people been receptive to all of these different concoctions on your menu? Because you are full of innovative ways to eat and enjoy nachos.
For the most part, we get a lot of great feedback on the stuff we come up with. Our menu has, like a smash burger nacho. It's got, right now our limited time only is the surf and turf hibachi nachos.
What?
Where we kind of take a twist on like classic teppanyaki hibachi style, and it's a lot of fun.
Is the chef out at your table, like doing all the things? Oh my gosh. Well, there are many ways to enjoy nachos, okay? Can we debunk that myth that chips are the only way to eat them? How else can people enjoy?
So, I mean, we're very chip-centric, but yes, we can build anything on different we call them vehicles. So, you can change your bases up, and so you can get any of our dishes made as tacos, you can get them made as rice bowls, you can get them made on our house home fries, and also mac and cheese.
Oh my.
Or even a salad. Man, there's so many vehicles, I forget.
So I could order a s'mores salad so I can be healthy.
I wouldn't do that, but you could.
Just seeing if you're paying attention. Oh my gosh. So how do we get started making this? I am starving.
So, it all starts on our house cinnamon sugar wonton chips with, wonton chips, we also use that on our Crab Rangoon, but it's just a little bit of a different chip than people don't expect. I mean, it's a little bit lighter, but still has a nice crunch. Mm-hmm. And so, these being our sweeter dessert option, they're dusted in cinnamon sugar to kind of give us, that right foundation to build a nacho on.
Yes, and I like that you didn't go with like broken up triangle graham crackers or something.
Yeah.
You could have. I mean, that's a way to enjoy s'mores, but this is just, I love it. It's so committed to the theme of being innovative. I have to ask, is this a portion size? Or
so we do offer two sizes. So on our desserts, we call this our snack size. So any of our full size entrees, they're offered as a snack size if you're not feeling so hungry, or a full size, which is almost not quite double the size of that. So if you're feeling a little more hungry.
This size,
So that is the party size. So that's our chip and dip tray, and we feel is something perfect where if you're going to a party or a holiday get together and you're responsible for the chips and dip or a dessert, we got you covered. That's good for like 8 to 10 people, and you'll be the star of the party there.
Heck yeah. Okay, well let's get to it.
Yeah, so we're starting with our chips, and it's basically just a deconstructed s'mores that everyone's had. So we have our house chocolate sauce, so we're gonna do a nice little even drizzle.
Oh, isn't that beautiful?
on that. You know, presentation is still always paramount to us. So not only do we want these to taste good, we want them to look even better. So then we do.
Instagram worthy. I'm
Exactly.
sure.
So then we want to do our marshmallow fluff, and we're going to kind of crisscross it.
Oh my Lord.
You know,
that
and everything, you know, we don't want to have the nachos, you know, sometimes you get nachos and it's piled high and you get down in the middle and there's nothing left. And, you know, you feel bad for those nachos. So we don't want to do that here.
All nachos are created equal here.
Exactly.
I love it.
So I'm going to need your help here. We're going to put on some marshmallows.
Okay, okay.
We're just going to kind of, there you go.
So fun. What a great, like, just fun fall thing. And is this on the menu all the time? I know you said it was on your...
Yeah, it's pretty much on all the time.
items.
You know, we do have some other, you know, generally we have anywhere between 2 and 3 dessert nachos on. This one's always going to be on. And, but the other ones we like to change up seasonally. Right now we have a pumpkin cheesecake.
Pumpkin.
Yeah, so, you know, that's obviously for the season. We'll do a apple pie a la mode here soon. You know, we do those on a cinnamon sugar like pie chip. So instead of pie crust, we're making pie dough and frying it and turning that into a chip as well. So now, you know, we need to toast these, toasted s'mores. So we're gonna kind of come through and
Oh, look at that.
give these guys some
Teeny
color.
tiny marshmallow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys. So innovative.
And you know, whenever you use fire in the restaurant, well, see, sometimes you get a little toasty, you know. It gets people attention and, you know, it
Oh, yeah.
gets a nice smell in there and, you know, that just highlights the dish even more.
So incredible.
So we'll give those a nice little toast. Now we're gonna get a little more chocolate chips on
we're
top.
just
So yeah,
going
it's gonna kind of get a nice
evenly
even
across.
spread. Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. Sean, do you have a favorite nacho? If someone has never perhaps experienced Loaded, what might you suggest to a newbie?
So, for me personally, you know, I've had a lot of fun as the GM because I get to come up with all kinds of my crazy ideas every day.
They are pumped.
Right now, probably my favorite one is the Southwest Chicken Fajita Nacho. It's kind of one of the first nachos I developed when I became the general manager there. You know, it takes like just a classic chicken fajita. You know, it's got your queso, your chicken, lettuce, pico de gallo, pickled jalapenos. Then we have like like our own version of bell peppers and onions using our like signature seasoning. And then we have like a Southwest sour cream that we make in-house that is on it that gives it a real nice smoky kind of taste to it. And
Wowza.
yeah.
Okay, you guys are really, really nailing the sweet,
Yeah.
salty here.
So we're almost done here. So now
almost finished.
what else do we need? We need graham crackers. So, you know, we're just gonna give it a nice
So
little
are those just
dusting.
popped in a blender?
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
so
So
cute.
we
I'm
just
like,
kind of
it's like
crumble those up,
flats.
and then a little unique twist we do. This is just ancho chili powder, and we don't put a lot on there, but it just helps provide a little bit of heat, a little bit of smokiness to the dish, and just kind of elevates it. You know, it's in the name, so we have to elevate all of our dishes, and then, you know, we are
Oh my gosh.
finished with our toasted s'mores nacho.
Without that, it would be unique in itself, but that really takes it to another level. I love the mixture of that sort of chili with chocolate. I think it's really awesome. We are also going to talk about a partnership, shall we call it, with Narwhal's Crafted Cocktails. If you want to pair a drink with your nachos, you're going to have to tune in after a break because we're going to get down to how you can have both of those delightful items in your hand. And then we've got to get down to this Crab Rangoon. Okay, I'm so excited to see how that's made. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
Are you interested in learning more about important topics and issues? Be sure to tune in to where we share a variety of information on The Issues, which airs on Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. on STL TV. Tune in to see what we're discussing next.
Hey there, welcome back to In the Kitchen. I'm your host, Angela Hockman. Now, when we left off, we've got, like you said, the owner from Loaded Elevated Nachos, as well as the GM. So, fellas, we left off, we were making the sweet nachos, right? The s'mores. However, we're gonna kick it up and change it to be a savory vibe now.
Yeah, we're gonna highlight what we call our world famous Crab Rangoon, which is, part of our starter menu. And again, has been on our menu since day one, has been a fan favorite since day one, and is kind of what we're most known for.
Fantastic. You have to have an item that people will lose their minds if you take it off the menu, and it sounds like
That's this one.
and perhaps this,
Yeah.
which I haven't taken my hands off most of this episode. And this is so creative because, like we say, people have had Crab Rangoon. They've never had it like this, I would venture to guess. So how do we create this?
So, again, we're kind of taking the same approach like we did the toasted s'more. We're just taking what a Crab Rangoon is, but deconstructing it and doing it in handheld nacho form. So,
Love it.
every Crab Rangoon is in a wonton wrapper. So we do a house wonton chip. So this one is not cinnamon sugared, but just
same chip though, just
same chip, but
Okay.
yeah,
Got it.
different seasoning on it. This is just salted. And then, we're gonna start with crab. So we're gonna do a nice little healthy scoop on there.
Healthy
And sometimes here, I can kind of help distribute a little
Okay,
bit
okay.
because
That is code.
we like everyone.
I got it.
No, you're doing great.
I like when you say deconstructed. To me, that sounds like, oh, this could be a kid-friendly place if we're tearing things up.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about the kid-friendly vibe.
Yeah, I think, kids, obviously, I think a lot of kids love nachos, but, we're able to offer a couple different styles to where it's like they can come in, kind of build their own. Sometimes kids are picky, so, they can choose what they want. Sometimes they are weird about what's touching what, so if they want it all on the side, we can put things,
That is
and they can
brilliant.
build it however they want.
That's it. Letting them have that buy-in of like, I want this, I want this, I want this, and that on this. That's perfect.
Yeah, and then we also do on the kids menu, we do a sun butter and house jelly
Yes.
nacho for them as well, which I think even for some of the adults employees, we like that one a
I
lot
was
too.
gonna say, like, can I order it? Like, I'm not very tall. I can order off the kids menu. Okay, so the crab is in place.
So the crab is in place. We're gonna put a little sweet chili sauce on there. So we're just gonna do some nice.
We'll do the cream
yeah.
cheese first, yeah.
Oh, cream
My
cheese.
sous chef is correcting me here. I forgot.
Keep us in line,
See,
Sean.
yeah.
I make hundreds of these a week, so.
So I can stay
so
out
we'll
of my
just-
kitchen.
This is our house-made cream cheese sauce. We make it 4 or 5 times a week in-house and restaurant.
So that's the true star of the show.
Yes,
When you have
it
crab
is.
rangoon, this is it's the filling is what the people are really liking there. So.
And I am not gonna lie, it looks like there is filling ingredients on every single chip.
No
Well
chip
done.
left behind.
I love it. Okay,
So now we're gonna be ready for our sweet chili. So we're just gonna do, we don't wanna go too heavy, not too light, just right.
could I write my name in cursive?
If you want.
Okay, no. Like, get out of here. Okay.
There you go.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
Kind of nice. And then we're gonna do even lighter on the chili oil. So that just gives it a
Even lighter.
little bit of heat.
Just like a 1, 2, 3. and
Okay, and I'm gonna go the opposite direction.
Yeah.
That's not what I saw you do.
Presentation, right?
Okay, 1, 2, 3, and
Beautiful.
I'm gonna see here.
Beautiful.
Yum.
And then we're gonna give it a nice little shake of some black sesame seeds. Help provide a little bit of color.
Yes, I love that. I think food that is like bright and colorful, it's so inviting.
Your eyes eat first.
Yeah, absolutely. And to use all of these just wonderfully fresh ingredients. So before we finish up though, I do want to back up. We were talking about narwhals, which you also own, a wonderful crafted cocktail situation that is essentially a neighbor currently to Loaded.
Yeah,
How does that
so
work?
we are, kind of brother-sister. So they are their own independent restaurants and storefronts, but there's a lot of synergies that work between the two. So, if you're at Narwhal's enjoying a cocktail, you can scan and order from a QR code at your table. Order your Loaded, they make it and they deliver it right to you. And then vice versa, if you're at Loaded, having nachos and you need a frozen drink, you can scan and order and Narwhal's will come to you. So they kind of work back and forth and they're kind of a powerhouse.
So you don't have to get up and go anywhere for your drink or your nachos.
No.
It's like the green seats of nachos and cocktails. Wowza. Okay, I love that partnership. And I have to ask, what drink might you pair with this? And I'm gonna ask the same thing for this, so think hard.
Well, it might be a s'mores overkill, but right now
such
at
thing.
Narwhal's,
No such
we
thing.
do have our new toasted s'mores espresso martini on the menu.
Is it coconut rimmed on the glass?
No coconut.
Just think about that. Or, you know. Oh,
So that one's been new on.
Like a marshmallow fluff.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I meant.
So, yeah, that's been part of our fall menu, and that's been one of our new kind of top sellers over there too. So yeah, you can layer s'mores on s'mores.
And I want some more. What would you pair with this one, Sean?
That is a good question.
Anything goes. Like,
As far as-
possibilities are endless, right? Is there
Yeah.
one you can think of that you think might match the flavor?
I would go Ty Collins because I mean I feel like it kind of fits the same flavors,
Okay,
and
okay.
you know Ty Collins I feel like is one of our. It has a little bit of a cult following. It doesn't always read well because it has gin in there, and some people are not too keen on gin. But I tell people look past that. You know, we use a curacao, we have lemongrass, we have coriander. It's super light, it's super refreshing, kind of like a lemonade.
Yeah.
And I swear, once I get people to try it, they're hooked on it.
They're like, thank you so much. And now
Yes,
we can have a
I've done
different
them a favor.
relationship with gin. Okay, awesome. So we talked about that wonderful partnership. I think it might be time to finish up. I'm
Yeah.
thinking
Last
maybe
thing is
beautiful green
just a
garnish.
little. You're right on cue.
Hey. Oh, scallions? Green onions?
Chives.
Chives.
Chives. So close.
All in the same family.
Are they okay? Are they like cousins?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, is that pretty?
Look at you, yeah.
Boom. I feel like I just
And that's our world famous Crab Rangoon Nachos.
You guys, is it time to take a bite?
Yeah.
It is.
My favorite
yes.
part. Okay, making room. Making room. Again, this has not left like a 2-inch radius from my body. I don't know what to do first. Okay, what do you suggest? I think I want to get it.
I was gonna say I was eyeing that one. That's a good
Start
pick.
it first and
I'm
finish it
also
with dessert.
picturing every one of those sesame seeds in my teeth. So I'm gonna go from the other end of it, and when we finish, I will devour these. So let's see about this Crab Rangoon nacho experience. So good. Oh my gosh. And again, if I saw this as like a plate size, it doesn't look huge, but it is so savory and hearty and delicious. And the heat creeps up on you kind of at the end.
It's got a little
Wow.
kick. Yeah.
Yes, it does. Well, I just know the only way to balance that is with something sweet. So here I go. Would you guys like one? I'm just here.
I mean,
as if
I'll
I
never
made
say
these.
no to a
Get
nacho.
in here. Oh, I gotta get marshmallow.
I eat these every
Stab
week
that
and I
one.
never get tired of it.
Oh yeah.
I love to hear that. I hope people never get tired of like the taste, the smell, or the look.
Hey, a nacho cheers. How about that?
Nacho cheers, you guys.
Cream cheese on your s'mores.
Let's
But
get it. Well done. Oh my goodness gracious. Unlike anything I've ever had. And I love a good nacho. And I've never had anything like either one of these. You guys,
That's the reaction we go for. That's what we love.
I mean, I can only imagine the way people walk in, they're like, I don't know. And then they try it and they're like, my life has changed. I am so happy for you and all the success that Loaded and Narwhals has brought to St. Louis. I cannot wait to hear more about what's to come in the future if there's anything else shaken. In the meantime, I would definitely say consider them when you have an event. Again, if holidays are coming up, if you need to take an impressive dish to an event, I just might show up with the s'mores dish. They are located right there in St. Charles on the main street, sort of like the streets of St. Charles area. So they're at 1450 Beale Street. Give them a call. Again, you could probably place your order if you wanted some takeout trays. You can place those to go online. Give them a call or check out their social media too, which is a really fun place to go. Warning, if you're hungry, I can't explain how it might end. But anyway, that is going to do it for Loaded Elevated Nachos joining me in the kitchen today. And don't forget though, while you're on social media, find STL TV. We are everywhere. We've got a great Facebook page, YouTube, you name it, we are there. In fact, In the Kitchen has our very own Facebook page. So feel free to drop us a line if there's an item or a menu or a chef or something that you think might make a wonderful guest in the kitchen. You just drop a line and let us know. The show is for you, St. Louis. Okay, that's gonna do it, friends. I'm Angela Hockman. I will see you on the next one. Bye.